Bears with the puck there, going to be shot by Akinlay. Misses wide, going to be picked up by the Bronzebacks. Burgess going to get over there, slow him down just a little bit, just enough to allow Schumacher time to get over there, get the puck. Schumacher then sends it down the ice. Going to be picked up now down here in the corner by the Bronzebacks. Puck's around behind the net. Bronzebacks with it now. Pass over to the near side. Then they're just going to play it up off the board where Chase is going to get there and then dump it down into the corner again. Got Riley over there giving chase. Riley's going to get there, able to get a stick on it. Tries sending it to Van Walbeek. He's going to be picked off by the Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks with it, send it up off the board. Then Riley's just going to send it over to the far side. Levi, Van Walbeek, giving chase here. Bronzebacks with a pass. Not a very good pass. Now they send it across the ice. Going to be tipped by Levi. Bronzebacks pick it up, go along the far board there, send it forward. Going to be picked up by Will. Will sends it up to Levi. Van Walbeek, who plays it off the board. Levi with it, passes it over to Ethan. Ethan with it, backhand, has it tipped. Riley's going to take this one now. Riley's got the puck, sends it out to Spooner. Spooner's going to line up, try a shot. Didn't get a very good shot off on that one. Not able to get a lift on it. Going to be picked up now by the Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks with it, going to skate it over into the board. Spooner able to get over there, get a stick on it, get it away from him. Puck behind the net there. Going to be tipped and knocked away by Spooner. Spooner gets the puck. Spooner's going to skate this one forward. Sends it up to Ethan Van Walbeek. A little bit behind him, but able to get it down the ice. Picked up now. Taken behind the net by the Bronzebacks. Pass up off the board on the far side where Melson's going to come up. Battle with it. Now Stevenson comes away with it. Stevenson makes a move, has a tip knocked away, and then takes a shot. Goes behind the net. Nation sends it down into the corner again. Malson goes down. Stevenson with it. Sends it out front. Going to be taken away by the Bronzebacks. Chase is going to pick this one up. Fire a shot. Going to be saved by the goalie. Stevenson was there. Tried to get a tip on it. Stevenson with it now in the corner. Sends this one out. Spooner able to get a stick on it. Spooner lines up. Fires a shot. A little bit high and over the net. Bronzebacks with it now. We're going to skate this one out. Got Nation giving chase. Nation able to get there. Bronzebacks are going to just dump this one down in behind the net. It'll be picked up by Chase. Chase has got Malcolm out in front of him. Bronzebacks play it off the board. Going to be knocked down by Chase. Chase has got Malcolm across. Sends it over to Malcolm. Malcolm skates to the left. Fires a shot. Tip. Up. Oh, almost went up and over the goalie there. Picked up now by Welder. Welder fires it down in. Tipped. Redirected. Almost hits the corner. Malcolm now tips it past Bronzeback. Tips it again. A couple of Bronzebacks run into each other there. All right, Bronzeback's able to get it out now. Going to pass it up here near side. A little too far out in front where Chase is going to give a chase for it. Chase, good chase. Bronzeback center it. Nobody there. And he picked up by a point player far side. Tip. Shot and tipped. Corey with it. Sends it forward. Going to be picked up by Schumacher. Schumacher's got a little bit of speed. Going to send this one down into the far corner. Picked up by the Bronzebacks. Bronzeback now just send it around behind the net over to the near corner where it's picked up and then passed forward. Got a big run out there. Going to be picked up now by Will. Will passes backwards trying to get it back to Ladd and hands it over to the Bronzebacks, but able to recover and get in front of that one. Bronzebacks with a shot from the point. Tipped and redirected to the far corner. Bronzebacks player makes Welder miss, sends it out to the point player where he takes a shot knocked down by Schumacher. He's picked up now by Ladd. Ladd had Corey out in front of him. Corey turned just as Ladd passed it, so he didn't see the puck going. But we'll have an icing here at 8:46 mark, and we'll bring it back down in the Bears zone. Sorry, my mic was blinking on me. I didn't see that it was blinking. Hopefully, I got the sound back. I was told by a couple different people that I didn't have any sound, so sorry about that. Riley's going to have this one tipped and knocked away down into the corner. Center's hit. Had both Van Walbeeks out there. Spooner's going to step up with this one, fire a shot. Shoots that one into the Bronzeback player. Now Spooner dumps it down into the corner. Bronzebacks then play it up off the board to get it out of the zone. Riley's going to come back and pick this one up. Turn, makes one guy miss. Riley's going to skate this one up in, makes another one miss. Got both Van Walbeeks off to the left. Riley with it, makes two guys miss, fires a shot, has it knocked down. Bronzeback's with it, play it up off the board. Spooner steps up trying to tip it, but they're going to be picked up by a Bronzeback player who's coming down in. Riley able to get back to the stick on it. Great job by Riley. Now Spooner's going to pick this one up. He's got Van Walbeek off to his right. Passes over to Van Walbeek, but he passed it before the blue line, so they had to let that one go. Bronzeback's with it now, going to play it over along the board. Ladd's going to put some pressure on in there, cause the kid to lose the puck. So now it's going to be picked up by Malsom. Trying to pass it forward, has it tipped. Bronzeback's with it now, out to the point. Send it across, going to be knocked down by Ethan. Ethan then just pokes it forward, able to get it out of the zone, give us a chance to get a line change. Bronzeback's with it now, send it across the ice. Puck tipped into the board over there. Malsom, Stevenson. Malsom comes away with this one. Malsom along the boards over there. Now it's going to be handed off to Stevenson. Stevenson's going to bring it over across center ice. Coming across to the near side, goes across the blue line, makes one guy miss, makes another miss, fires a shot. Saved by the goalie. All right, 6:56 to go here in period number one. Score still 0-0. All right, face off there, shot by Ladd, goes a little bit wide. Stevenson over there, will be picked up now by Bronzeback and then poked away by Will. Great job by Will. Taken away by Malsom. Malsom sends this one back to Ladd. Ladd's going to look and just send it down the ice where it's tipped by the Bronzebacks. Got a line change here. Bronzebacks take it around behind the net. Send this one forward to the blue line. Has it tipped by Welder. Welder skates it down in. Has Schumacher. Welder sets up, shoots, knocked down by the goalie. Nobody able to get the rebound on that one. Bronzeback's with it now, going to skate this one out. Chase steps over and tips it back into the zone. Tipped away by Schumacher, then Chase. Now Schumacher with it. Schumacher's just going to send it down into the corner. All right, picked up now by the Bronzebacks. Played over along the board on the far side. Corey steps up, tips it back in. Corey keeps this one in and then plays it off the board. Bronzeback's with it now, trying to send it across, loses it, hands it over to Welder. Welder takes a shot, knocked down by the goalie instead of covered up. That was kind of dangerous. Akinlay with it, plays it across to the middle where Corey's standing there. Bronzeback's playing it off the board. Played it off the board again, tipped, knocked away by Spooner. Spooner's going to come away with this. Trying to get that one to Corey. Not able to get it there. Ladd's going to step up now, play it off the board. Ladd's going to stay with it. Ladd makes one miss. Tipped right into the goalie. Goalie's trying to cover it up, but his player's there too. Kind of knocking the puck back and forth. But either way, whistle blown, 6:36 to go here, period number one. Score still 0-0. All right, Riley on the face-off there, taken by the Bronzebacks. Bronzeback's going to try to get this one out, picked up by Ladd. Ladd fires a shot down into the far corner. And we picked up by Levi. Levi over there battling, loses it. Then we picked up by Will. Will fires a shot. Man, he's got a quick shot. Sends that one down in. Now Bronzeback's with it, going to skate this along the board here, pass across to the center. Good job by Will getting in the way of that one. Bronzeback's not able to get to the puck. And then puck just kind of floats to Lux, where Lux is able to cover it up. Oh, we got a penalty. Okay. I didn't see that. Guess they're going to get Will for a trip. So we'll have a 2-minute penalty kill here. Bronzeback with the puck, send it out to the point, straight out from the net. Point player going to skate it in, shoot, score. The defense just kind of sat back on that one. Nobody kind of came out and contested him. They just let him shoot. So they're standing back there, and they kind of got in the way of Lux, blocking his view. So they got to get out there and attack the puck and not allow that. So I guess we'll get back to full strength here after 9 seconds into the power play. A penalty kill. Bronzeback scoring. Our Bronzeback's with it now along the far side. Spooner's going to get there, put a stick on it. Spooner, Bronzeback's with it right in front of the net. Take a shot into Lux. Lux able to just sprawl out, but got Stevenson over there putting a body on him. Great job by Stevenson staying with it. Bronzeback trying to get it out. Spooner's trying to get it out, hands it to the Bronzeback, so he takes a shot, but goes off Lux's helmet. Bronzeback's with it, tipped away by Spooner. Malsom over there, got Spooner. Malsom's going to skate this one down the ice, get it into the offensive zone. Tipped away by Stevenson. Stevenson staying with it. Picked up now by Malsom. Malsom with it, trying to center it, but he didn't have anybody out front. Nation got out there just a little bit too late. Bronzeback's trying to play it along the board, picked up by Spooner. Spooner tips it a couple times, keeping it in. Nation. Bronzeback's with it now, skate across. Make one miss, tipped, knocked away by Chase. Chase goes behind the net, puts a little pressure on him where the Bronzeback player has to pass. Hand off to, well, looks like Welder's going to come away with this one. Welder sends it forward, had Nation out there. Shot fired by the point player there, kind of goes off the side of Chase's helmet. And we're going to have a high stick. All right, so 4:31 to go here in period number one. Score 1-0 in favor of the Bronzebacks. All right, Schumacher comes away with it, tips it a couple different times. Bronzebacks then pass it over into the corner, but Schumacher's going to come get this one. Schumacher trying to throw it at the net, tipped and knocked away by the Bronzebacks, who then send it out. Ladd fires this one down in, goes behind the net. Picked up now by the Bronzebacks, who are trying to play it around Will. Will able to keep this one in. Oh, it was clear. Oh, it stayed on the line. Corey was able to keep it on the line, but then didn't think it was. So he pulled it back. Yeah, just kind of a little bit of a sticky area there, but oh well. Schumacher on the face-off there. Going to be tipped to the Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks with it now. Send this one out. It'll be picked up by Corey. Corey plays it over off the board. Excuse me, Will plays it off the board up to Corey, and then Bronzebacks are going to take it away. Bronzebacks play this one forward, going to run right into Ladd. Picked up now by Schumacher. Schumacher is going to send this one back down into the Bronzeback zone. Bronzebacks now play it clear across the ice where they had a player wide open, and then he's going to send this one down in behind the net where Riley's going to come and pick this one up, play it off the board, play it through the legs of the player right up to Van Walbeek, who then has that one taken away. Riley now staying with it. Van Walbeek with the puck and ends up taking a little spill there. Bronzebacks with it and skate this one down in, but we're going to have an offsides. All right, we're going to keep the same offensive line out there. We got Riley and Van Walbeek brothers with Spooner and Ackenley back on defense. Okay, Riley back to Spooner. Spooner's going to play this one up off the board. Bronzebacks with it now. Center ice. Going to be tipped by Riley, and then the Bronzebacks just send it down in. Spooner with the puck here. Spooner turns. Sends it back, sends it up along the board, but hands it over to the Bronzebacks. Now Levi up to Ethan Van Walbeek, who's got Chase coming up behind him. He picked up by Levi, but then he just kind of loses it there. Bronzebacks with it now. Send this one forward. We picked up by Chase. Chase sends it down in the Bronzeback zone, where a Bronzeback player there is going to take this one behind the net, plays it over along the far side. Riley's going to get to this one and send it back down in off the board. Riley picks off this one. Riley straight shot at the net. Fires, goal! Great job by Riley anticipating that one. Picked off the pass and had a wide open look at the net. Takes it to the net, puts it in the net. Takes it to the net, puts it in the net. All right, 2:24 to go here, period number one. Score now tied at 1. Got Malsom on the face-off. Malsom's going to come away with this one. Malsom sticking with it, then has it tipped and knocked out, where he then gets back in time. Good back check there. Nation has it between his legs there, and then just turns and sends it down into the Bronzeback zone. Bronzebacks now pick it up, swing and a miss. Gets back up to his knees, able to play it over to the board to his teammate. Now one up to the next. Bronzeback skate across into the center. Skate past Ladd. Ladd able to get a stick on it, and then Nelson able to back check and get back there and get on that one. Great job. Bronzeback's with it now. Tip it forward. Try handing this one off to the teammate. Nation now coming away with it. Got a little break up. Nation and Stevenson. Nation hands this one over to Stevenson. Stevenson takes a shot, tipped to the corner by the goalie. Bronzeback's with it now. Pass forward. Got a Bronzeback on the far side. Going to be knocked down by Will. Will's going to step up, skate this one in. Will's got a shot. Fires, saved by the goalie. All right, so 1:24 to go here. Period number one. Looks like we've got 8 shots on goal to 3 in favor of the Solar Bears. We score 1-1. All right, Schumacher out there on the face-off now. Got Welder to his right, Corey to his left. Puck in the corner, sent around behind the net by the Bronzebacks. Welder sends this one out to Chase. Chase fires a shot, tipped down by the Bronzeback, but we're going to have a high stick there. I believe we've got a little guy at home watching this, Asher Schroman, supporting the 15 team here. Thanks for watching there, little buddy. All right, Corey now with the puck over in the corner. Can send this one. I guess guy got taken away by the Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks then almost lose this to Schumacher. Schumacher again with it, down in the corner now, battling. Welder down there just sends it down in behind the net a little bit, picked up by the Bronzebacks, then taken away by Corey. Now taken away by the Bronzebacks, but then again, Corey comes back and takes this one away. Corey's got such a long reach. Bronzebacks with it now, going to come out with this one. Pass this one over to the far side where Spooner's going to come up and put some pressure on him. Puck played around behind the net. Bronzebacks with it. 2 of them over there, and then it's just going to be knocked away by Chase over to the near side. Puck out to the point. Sent back down into the teammate, then centers it. Schumacher tips it. Bronzeback tip it. Puck in the corner. Bronzeback's with it. Play it past Schumacher. Oh, had a guy on the backside. Spooner didn't see the guy behind him, but Spooner comes away with this one now. Going to skate this one up in, and then has it poked away. Taken away by the Bronzebacks, who fire a shot. Saved by Lux. All right, that'll do it for period number one. Score 1-1. I don't want to say a lot of back and forth, but most of the action's been right around probably center ice to the Bronzeback zone, I would say. I mean, obviously we've got 8 shots, they've got 4 shots, so I would say that we've got quite a bit more shots and more opportunities. We just got to make sure we're playing smart, not allowing them to cherry pick and get the player behind our defense and get those goals in. I think we're doing a really good job of back checking and keeping them from really getting good looks at the net. So that always helps. We got to keep up that work. Sorry, I was taking a drink there, but yeah, got to keep up that work on both ends of the ice. I mean, it's definitely going to be a full game. This team's not a slouch by any means. I'd say they're pretty comparable to the hometown team that we played yesterday. I think hometown gets a little bit more open looks at the net. Maybe they're a little bit quicker. Not sure exactly, but I think these 2 teams will play later today, so I'm not sure what time they play, but it'll be interesting to see how that game turns out. All right, 6 seconds, 5 seconds to go here in first intermission. Looks like we're going to have Riley and the Van Walbeeks out there, along with Ladd and Will Burgess on defense. All right, Riley on the face-off here. Puck tip going to be picked up now by Will. Will's going to play this one up off the board to Riley. Riley then plays it forward. Going to be picked up by Bronzebacks and sent across far side. Bronzebacks just throwing this one down in, but going to be picked up by Will. Will sends this one forward, picked up by Levi Van Walbeek, who then passes this one over to his brother, Ethan. Ethan fires a shot, just goes down into the corner. Going to be taken out now. Good job there by Bronzebacks, able to tip this one and keep with it to get it out. Now he tries centering it, but going to be picked up by Will. Will then passes this one forward, just out of the reach of Levi, where Bronzebacks are going to pick it up. Bronzebacks with it now. Pass across the center ice. Poked away by Riley. Riley staying with it. Now Levi tips this one forward. Ethan just unable to get the stick on it. Tip that one to Riley. Bronzebacks with it now. Set up. Fire a shot. Glove save by Lux. All right, we got Malsom, Nation, Stevenson, Spooner, Ackenley. Picked up by Stevenson off the face-off. Stevenson's going to skate this one down in, throws it out in front of him. Just a bit too far. Just a bit too far out in front of himself. Tries making a run. Gets down to the goalie and gives the goalie a little spray. All right, 13:46. Keeping the same line. Got Malsom on the face-off. Malsom wins this one over to the board. Tipped by Stevenson down towards the corner. Where it's going to be picked up by Bronzebacks and sent around behind the net. Bronzebacks with it. Got a player out front. Send it out front. Goes past the Bronzeback player. This is going to be, they call it tip. Spooner tips it. And tipped again by the Bronzebacks. Now picked up by Malsom. Malsom with the puck. Plays it over along the board. Up to Nation. Nation plays it off the board where it's going to be picked up by Stevenson. Stevenson then just throws it to the corner. Got Malsom in front of the net. Stevenson with it. Trying to get it out there. It goes off the side of the net. Chase is going to step up. Throw this one at the net. Goes past the goalie and into the corner. Near corner. Bronzebacks with it over there. Tipped by Nation down into the corner. Bronzebacks with it. Trying to get this one out. Chase tips it. Bronzebacks then flip it up and out of the zone. It'll be picked up by Nation. Nation turns. Tipped by the Bronzebacks. Then tipped back to Nation. Then back to the Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks with it now. Going to skate this one down into the zone. Tipped away by Welder. And then flipped forward by Ackenley. Just a little bit too far out there in front of Nation. We're going to get Nation on penalty here. What do we got here? Clock's still running. Got one guy running the board over there and running the doors for the board, so not sure how this works. But either way, I guess let the clock run. You just got to stop now. But Will now just sends this one down the ice. This will be an icing. Nope, called off. We're picked up by the Bronzebacks, played over along the far side, played around Welder. Welder then tips this one. Schumacher staying with it. Bronzebacks with it now. Send it over along the board. Going to be picked up by Ladd. Ladd fires a shot, knocked down by the goalie, and then covered up. All right, Riley on the face-off. Got Van Walbeek to his left. Tip to Van Walbeek. Van Walbeek turns and just throws it at the net. Just not it was way out in front of him. He just stretched out there to get to it. Spooner now tips it, but has it taken away by the Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks now skate past Ladd. Riley able to get back there and put his stick out there. Bronzebacks with it now out at point. Fires a shot, tipped, knocked down by Lux, picked up by the Bronzebacks. Picked up by the Bronzebacks there, pulled over to the side and put in the net. All right, so we got a score here, 2-1 now at the 11-11 mark. Got to get a little more physical there in front of the net. Get them out of the way, protect the net there. All right, we'll have an offsides here now, so we got to face off just outside the zone. Tip to the board, picked up by the Bronzebacks. They're going to try to dump it in. Spooner's going to step up, not able to get it out. Bronzebacks now with it. Riley comes down, takes this one away. Riley falls down trying to get that one out to Ethan. Shot by the Bronzeback, knocked down by Chase, taken away by the Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks take the shot, covered up now by Lux. All right, we're going to have Malsom here on the face-off. Nation Stevenson, puck out to the point. Shot, tipped to the side. Bronzebacks with it now. Sent out to the point. Fires another shot, knocked down by Will. Puck around behind the net. Bronzebacks with it. Tipped away by Will. Bronzebacks with it. Sent out. Hands this one over to Mason. Oh, Mason hasn't been poked away by the Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks pass backwards. Loses it. Stevenson tips this one away. He's got Mason at the net. Passes over to Mason. Tip up and over the goalie. Oh, up and over the goalie. Went right along the red line. Did not go in. Will then fires that one down in to be picked up by the Bronzebacks and skated out. Ladd now with it. Just dumps this one down over to the near side where the Bronzebacks are going to bring it up along the board. Nation then. Malsom. Yep, Malsom tips this one away, then plays it over into the board. Will passes over along the far side where the Bronzebacks are now going to pick this one up. Bronzebacks with it. Nation over there just battling. Puck along the far board. Ladd's going to step up. Oh, we're going to get a holding on Nation. All right, 9:24 to go here, period number 2. We're going to have another penalty kill here. They're going to get Nation on hold. So score 2-1 here in favor of the Bronzebacks. All right, we got Schumacher out there on offense. Chase and Spooner out there on defense. Welder and Schumacher. Yep. Puck now down in. Going to be taken by the Bronzebacks behind their net. Pass this one forward. Got the Bronzebacks now skating this one down into the zone. Spooner's going to take Chase, force him over into the board. Lux able to cover that one up. So player sent to the pass, the centering pass. Tipped by Chase. Picked up by a Bronzeback player. Tries taking a shot. Lux able to knock that one down and cover it up. All right, we got Riley on the face-off now. Spooner to his left. Puck one over to Spooner. Spooner not able to hold on to the puck. Bronzebacks pick it up. Fire a shot, knocked down by Lux. Now Spooner's going to pick this one up. Trying to get this one to Riley. Riley able to stay with it. Riley on a little bit of a break has it taken away by the Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks pass across the ice now, far side. Riley gets over there. Going to be taken away by Chase. Chase fires this one up off the board. Down into the Bronzeback zone. Bronzebacks pass up to the far side. Going to skate this one up into Chase. Played around off the board, pass Chase. And let's skate this one around behind the net where Chase is just going to just stay with them. Now they're going to get Chase for a shove. All right, so for 43 seconds, we're going to have a 5-on-3. Got two guys in the box here. All right, so we got 43 seconds here of work to get the puck out. We're going to have Van Walbeek on the face-off with Ladd over there. Ladd tips this one. Will picks it up and then just clears it. Sent down the ice nice and soft. Will be picked up now by the Bronzebacks. Pass up off the far side where the player misses it. Ladd gets it now and just throws this one at the net. Goalie's going to cover it up and then release it. Picked up by the Bronzebacks. 21 seconds left here in the penalty kill for player number 1 to come back. Nation. Bronzebacks with it. Played around Ladd down into the corner. Dump back. Player steps up, shoots. Lux saves this one. Tipped into the corner. Bronzebacks with it now. Out to the point where Ladd's going to come out and put the pressure on him. Weak shot. Van Walbeek then tips to the side. Now Will's going to tip this one up and out of the zone. Got Mason coming on the ice. Going to put pressure on him. Bronzebacks with it. Going to take this one over to the far corner. All right, Bronzebacks with it now. We got 5-on-4. Bronzebacks pass forward. Too far out in front. Will with it now. Will's going to play this one up off the board. Going to hit the ref. Tipped back in by the Bronzebacks. Now played out by Will. Bronzebacks player is going to knock this one down. Will's going to step up and get in the way of this one. Then Ladd sends it over to the board. Picked up by the Bronzebacks. Nation puts pressure on him, makes him turn around. Point player now sets up, takes a shot. This one's going to go behind the net. Ladd's going to pick this one up, send it around behind the net. But Van Walbeek's going to get up there, try getting it out, and be stopped by the point player. Point player now skates past Ladd, takes a shot. Saved by Lux, another shot. Weak shot. Lux going to catch this one. Shot from the corner over there. Lux reaches out there and just catches this one and holds on to it. So 23 seconds to go here. The second penalty kill. And then we'll have Chase back on the ice. We'll be back to full strength. So great job on the penalty kill here for us, really. Able to get the puck out, move the puck around. We need one more. One more. All right, only had 3 guys out here on the ice at this time. We should have had 4. All right, so we got Spooner, Burgess, Stevenson, and Malsom. Malsom has it taken away at the face-off, sent out to the point player down in. Not a very good pass, and then Will's just going to clear this one. Puck down into the near corner. Picked up, taken around behind the net. Pass forward, tipped by Malsom. Picked up by Bronzebacks, played across. Far side, tipped away by Will. Bronzebacks with it, have it taken away. Stevenson there. And then Malsom plays this one forward. Got Chase over there making a run for it. Chase. Kid played into Chase's body and just got him off balance, and Chase not able to grab it. But Bronzebacks now able to get this one out. Will playing it along the board. Malsom now just dumps it down into the zone off the board. Bronzebacks with it. Centering pass. Spooner gets this one. Trying to get it out. Malsom able to get in there, get a stick on this one, play it over the board, send it around behind the net. Spooner's going to give chase for this one. Got Bronzebacks over there. Bronzebacks player picks this one up, tries a shot up over the net, goes wide. Bronzebacks pick it up, take a shot, and they're knocked down by Malsom. Picked up by the Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks skates it down in. Levi gets a stick on it. Levi gets a stick on that player's stick. He loses it, but right to his teammate, he's able to pick it up and put it in the net. All right, so 5:08 to go, period number 2 here. We've got another Bronzeback score. So 3-1 going to be the score here. All right, Schumacher on the face-off, going to be picked up by Corey. Corey's going to skate this one down into his right, makes one guy miss, has a tip knocked away, and then takes the shot, goes off the goalie's glove and in. All right, so it's just that quick and that easy. just got to stay with the play. Great job by Corey, staying with that one, able to get the goal and get us back within one. So, I mean, in a matter of literally probably 9 seconds, we put a goal on the board, we're back within one. So we stay with it, keep the pressure up, and we'll be just fine. Schumacher on the faceoff. Bronzeback's going to come away with it. Skate past Chase, going to take this one to the net. Backhand. Luck's able to stop that one and cover it up. All right, we're going to have Schumacher on the faceoff. Welder to his left, Corey to his right. Burgess and Spooner back on defense. Schumacher and Welder battling for the puck there. Bronzeback's with it. Schumacher plays it up off the board. Down into the Bronzeback zone. Bronzeback's now passed along the far side. Trying to play this one around Corey. Corey's able to keep it along the board over there. Now Schumacher and Welder able to join him. Corey plays it around another player, sets himself up, fires a shot into the air. Oh, goalie stops it. And nobody in front of the net. Both Welder and Schumacher go off to the left. Now, Spooner able to get over there, get a stick on it. Just not able to stay with it. Just reaches out there with his stick. Bronzeback stay with it and put it up and into the corner. All right, so just like that, Bronzebacks get another one back. And we've got another 2-point game. 4-2, Bronzebacks lead with 4:22 to go here. Levi now, Van Walbeek sends this one forward, going to be picked up by the Bronzebacks, who then play it down in. Going to be picked up by Ladd. Ladd passes this one out to Levi. Levi's got Ethan out in front, hits Ethan. Ethan stops, makes one guy miss, fires a shot. Up, over the goalie. Nobody there able to tip this one in. Chase now with it, going to fire this one down in behind the net. Puck out to Ladd. Ladd not able to stop it. Chase is going to run this one down. Turn the corner, play it up off the board where it gets knocked down by the Bronzebacks and then taken away again by Chase. Chase going to skate this one up now. Plays it up off the board. And Bronzebacks are going to get this one away. Now Riley's going to make a run for this one. Bronzebacks with it, playing it behind Riley. Bronzebacks now trying to pass this one to the center. Able to get it to the center, but then it gets tipped to the goalie. Riley with it now. Riley tipping this one, trying to keep it out. Able to get it out, sorry. Bronzebacks with it now. Pass forward. And taken away by Ladd. Ladd plays this one off the board. Taken away by the Bronzebacks. Ethan Van Walbeek now kicks this one over to Riley. Riley's going to skate this one over to the board and just dump it down in. Levi down there now staying with it. Bronzebacks with it. Mason goes and plays into the body, knocks him off the puck. Mason with it, sends it across, had Levi there. Levi just not able to get a good stick on it. Levi shoots again, knocks down, saved by the goalie. Bronzebacks with it over along the near board now, trying to send this one out. Will sets up. And we're going to have Riley on a body shot here, looks like. All right, so 2:35 to go here, period number 2. We're going to have another guy in the box. We will have Riley. All right. Looks like we're going to put 2 in the box here for boarding. We'll have Stevenson sitting in there with Riley. So with 2:35 to go, we've got 5-on-4 here. Bronzebacks shot out Out front, Will now gets the puck and just clears it. Puck sent down in. Now some pushing it, trying to get down there, beat him to it. Able to get there. Oh, had Mason standing in front of the net. Now some just couldn't get it to him. Puck sent out. Spooner with it. Weak backhand, trying to get it over to Mason, I think. Mason now loses his stick. Tipped out by Ladd. All right, puck sent down in now. Bronzeback's with it. Trying to get it out to the point. Nation has it, trying to get it around the board, around the player. Picked up now by Bronzeback. Bronzeback's with it. Fire, shot, goal. All right, 5-2, excuse me, here with 1:43 to go in period number 2. All right, back to full strength here. We still got Connor sitting in the box, or excuse me, Riley sitting in the box. Bronzeback's with it now, pass up along the far board. Ladd comes over, puts pressure on him. Bronzeback's with it now. Camden able to get back there, get a stick on it, and knock it away. Bronzeback's trying to clear it, or trying to center it, excuse me, knocked down by Schumacher. Schumacher then has it tipped and knocked away. Corey with the puck now. Corey's going to make one miss. Send it across the center. Going to be picked up there by the Bronzebacks, then sent forward. Bronzeback's with it now, crossed, fires a shot, knocked down by Lux, and then sent over to the board by Will. Welder comes over, Ladd over there. Ladd sends it up to the board where Schumacher's at. Schumacher with it, sends it out to the center where he's got Corey. Bronzeback's taking it, knock it away from him. Corey then just sends this one down in where we will have an icing. All right, we got Ethan on the face off there. Bronzeback's try firing a shot, able to scoop this one up out of the reach, fires a shot right into Lux's belly. Lux able to just kind of hold on to this one. Spooner gets the puck here, sends it forward to Van Walbeek. Spooner with it now, tips this one to Van Walbeek again. Van Walbeek with it, and escape this one down in where Stevenson's going to. No, he didn't get that one. Stevenson had it and then had it tipped away. Got Bronzeback's with it now, going to skate this one down in. Centering pass saved, and then tipped in by the Bronzebacks. So 6-2 here, going to be the score with 14.6 to go in period number 2. All right, Malsom with it. Tipped by the Bronzebacks, then back to Malsom. Malsom's got Schumacher to his left. Malsom battling along the board, staying with it, kicks it across the center where it's going to be picked up by the Bronzebacks. Malsom puts some pressure on him, and that'll do it for period number 2. All right, so defense is getting kind of weak, allowing them to set up in front of the net. And these kids aren't very good. They're just setting up in front of the net, and we're kind of chasing the puck instead of sticking to our position and getting them out of the way of the net. I mean, a lot of their goals have just been weak shots at the net, and we're just allowing them to stand there. So on the defensive side, we just got to get them out of there. Get a little bit stronger, play them on the body, and not allow them to set up, get the stick on the puck. All right, here we go. Start of period number 3. Got to get some energy, got to get some goals back here. Get back in this one. Malsom on the face-off. Tip taken away by Schumacher. Schumacher tries firing a shot, going to be stopped by the goalie and then covered up. All right, face-off now. Oh, Schumacher able to keep that one in for a second, but then the Bronzeback's able to get it out. Nation with it now. Bronzeback's with it now. Schumacher tips it away, going to be picked up by Nation. Nation's going to skate this one over to the net. That means it's going to be scooped away by the Bronzebacks. Bronzeback's with it now, going to skate this one out and pass it forward. Got a 3-on-1. Bronzeback's with it, make a quick little move there in front of Lux and then just throws it up over the top of him. All right, so 14-19 to go here, period number 2. Bronzeback's able to get a goal and extend their lead to 7-2. All right, Van Welbeek on the face-off out here now. Tipped away by Welder. Van Welbeek's going to pick this one up. Van Welbeek's going to fire a shot just right into the belly of the goalie. All right, Van Welbeek going to win this one back to Welder over to Spooner. Chase is going to step up, throw this one down at the net. Van Welbeek down there trying to get a stick on it, just not able to get there. Bronzebacks are doing a good job of not allowing us to set up in front of the net, which is what we need to be doing. Chase is going to take this one away, fire a shot, goes just wide of the net. Bronzebacks with it now, going to take it around behind the net, play it up off the board. Bronzebacks now play it forward. Spooner's going to tip this one, but it had just come out. At least that's what the ref's saying. It just came out and he tipped it in. All right, so we'll have an offsides here at 14-10 to go. Period number 3. Score 7-2. Bronzebacks lead. Bronzebacks with it along the board. Will's going to play this one off the board. Bronzebacks with it now. Skate across the center. Lad's going to step up and get in front of that one, able to knock it down. Bronzebacks with it along the board. Knocked forward by the Bears. Who was that? Malsom, I think. Malsom able to get this one out at Stevenson. Stevenson's got it now. Going to skate off to his right. Going to fire a shot into the belly of the Bronzeback player. Then takes another shot. Malsom with the puck. Centers. Going to be taken away by the Bronzebacks. Stevenson steps over. Ladd steps up. Bronzebacks with it now. Trying to get it out. Ladd with the puck. Malsom sends it down where Levi was. Then it's going to be tipped and knocked away by the Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks with it now. Going to skate this one down in. Going to play it around Will. And Ladd's going to pick this one up. Play it along the board on the far side. Turns around in the corner there. Going to bring it around behind the net. Stevenson plays it up off the board. Bronzebacks dump it back down in. Now Ladd's just going to throw it down off the far side down into the corner where it's going to be picked up by the Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks now throw this one down the ice, clear down to the other end, down into the corner where we'll have an icing. All right, got Ethan Van Welbeek here on the face-off. Wins this one back to Schumacher. Schumacher takes a little shot there to the net. Goalie tips it around behind the net. Bronzebacks with it. Play it up to the near side here. And pass across to the center. Mason's going to come over, tip this one, picked back up by the Bronzeback player, who then backhands this one right into Lux. Lux able to save it. Now Van Welbeek plays it out to Bronzeback picked it up. Centered. Not able to catch that one. Spooner now going to come out, put some pressure on him. shot, goes behind the net. Bronzebacks with it, tipped away by Schumacher. Point player now going to skate down in, fire a shot off the glove of Lux, tipped back into the corner. Bronzebacks with it again now. Send this one out to the point. Point player fires a shot, knocked away, tipped out by Chase. Point Bronzebacks with it again, take a shot, saved by Lux over into the corner. Chase over there battling. Bronzebacks now send it out to the point. Send across the ice. Turn, dump it off the board, down in. Now back out to the point. Point player surveying, looking, makes the guy miss, walks it up in, sends it across the ice, down into the corner. Centering pass now picked up by the Bronzebacks, tipped away by Van Walbeek. Now Schumacher's going to take this one away. Schumacher's got Mason off to his left. Schumacher's going to walk this one in, going to fire a shot. Oh, Mason almost gets the rebound, swing and miss on that one. Now we got the Bronzebacks on a push. We'll skate this one down into the left, fire a shot right into Lux's glove. All right, 11 minutes to go here, period number 3. Bronzebacks going to pick this one up, has it tipped away by Will. Will then sends this one down the ice, and we'll have an icing, so we'll bring this one back. All right, face off by Malsom, one down into the corner. Welder sends it out. Point player steps up, fires a shot, goes wide of the net. Corey over there with it now. Corey's going to pick this one up. He's got Malsom out in front of him. And Welder, Corey sends it across the ice. I think it got tipped down into the corner. Bronzebacks with it. Welder. Bronzebacks with it. Going to send it up off the board. And then play this one around behind Will. Now Bronzebacks with it, going to stop right across the blue line, and then they're going to take this one down into the corner. He's trying to send it across, not able. I thought he was going to send it across. I guess he took a shot, went off the bar. Malsom trying to clear it, gets it to Ladd then able to clear it. Bronzebacks with it now, going to play it up along the near board. Picked up by the Bronzebacks, backhand shot, goes off the side of the net. Bronzebacks with it. Whoop. Kid's going to skate backwards and fall down. Now it's going to be picked up by Will. Will's got some speed going to the net. Will with it, stops, turns around. Got Ladd across, got Van Walbeek. Van Walbeek shoots, tipped. And then, Van Walbeek gets his own rebound and puts this one in. All right, so 7-3 here with 9:32 to go in period number 3. Ethan able to just stay with this one. Had a pass from Corey, puts it into the belly of the goalie. Goalie not able to cover it. Ethan able to get it back and put it in. All right, Ethan on the face-off there, wins it over to Chase. Chase with it now. Up along the board is Stevenson. All right, Bronzeback's now going to send this one down into the corner. The Bronzeback player is going to pick this one up, skate around behind the net, centers it, and it's going to be covered up by Lux. Score. Right. Ethan with it, sends it around behind the net. Chase sends it up to Stevenson. Stevenson plays it off the board. Stevenson staying with it. Van Walbeek comes away with it, takes the shot. Goalie able to catch that one and save it. All right, we're going to have Malsom here on the face-off with Schumacher. Face-off back to Mason. Out to Will. Will's going to just fire a quick shot down in there, stopped by the goal, or stopped by a player, knocked down. And then Malsom and Mason almost able to get that rebound. Will now able to dump this one back down in. Take him behind the net. Played off. Nation skate. Ladd now with it. Going to dump this one behind the net. The Bronzeback player is going to skate over and pick this one up. Plays it off the board. Tipped and knocked down by his own player. Schumacher with it. Schumacher's still staying with it. Now the Bronzebacks are going to come away with it. Play this one off the board. And picked up by Ladd. Ladd's going to fire this one into the board. Down in behind the net, but that'll be an icing. All right, 8:11 to go here. Period number 3. Bronzebacks lead 7-3. Van Walbeek back to Spooner. Spooner passes this up to Corey. Has it taken away by the Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks with it. Then Corey takes it away. Got Welder out in front of him. I think Corey loses his footing there. Bronzebacks with it now. Going to skate this one over, and we're going to have an offsides. Van Walbeek with it. Wins it back to Chase. Chase flips this one up off the Bronzeback player and off into the bench. Van Walbeek with it. Corey hands this one off to Ethan Van Walbeek. Ethan plays it past the player. Not going to be able to get there. Bronzeback player just gets into his body to slow him down enough and allow the goalie to reach out there and cover it up. All right, face off there, going to be taken by the Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks now have a tip by Will, but then picked up by another Bronzeback player. Ladd's going to skate over into this one. Bronzeback with it, fire a shot, crossed in front of the net. Corey with it. Bronzeback dump it down into the corner. Ladd has it between his legs. Van Walbeek tips this one out. Shot by the Bronzebacks. Luck's unable to scoop that one up. Picked up then by the Bronzebacks. You turn around, send it down to the corner. This one's he's going to walk it in. He's got a guy in front. Skate around behind the net. Ladd's going to take this one away. Ladd's got Corey out in front of him. We're going to have a trip here on the Bronzeback player. All right, so we get Riley back now. See if we can't spark a little something here in the last 7 minutes and just get a flurry of goals here. That would be huge. All right, so we've got, who's that, Malsom? Malsom on the face-off. Levi Van Walbeek tips this one forward. Malsom then has it, but has a player come into his body. Malsom tries centering it, has it tipped and knocked away by Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks now going to throw this one down in. Where Chase is going to run this one down. Has it taken away. Spooner comes over, gets in the middle of it. Bronzebacks with it, send it out, have it tipped away by Stevenson. Now the Bronzebacks are just going to dump it down in the corner. Spooner's going to pick this one up now. He's going to skate this one forward. Spooner then passes this one forward to Mason. Sorry to Malsom. Malsom over to Van Walbeek. Levi with it. Has it poked away. Bronzebacks with it down here now. Bronzebacks got it. Pass this back to the defense. Up along the far side. Bronzebacks make one miss. Spooner's going to come over, get a stick on it, send it over to the board. Schumacher with it. Schumacher sends this one forward, going to be picked up by Chase. Chase is going to play this one off the board. Bronzebacks pick it up and send it across the far side. Bronzebacks now send this one forward off the player's stick, and then Will's going to pick this one up, try playing it off the board, but picked up by the Bronzebacks. And then they try firing a shot, but it gets knocked down. Picked up now by Ashley Riley, who's going to skate this one forward, place it past one player, but then tipped by the Bronzebacks. Schumacher comes over, puts a little pressure on him. Picked up by Ladd. Oh, puck tipped up and out. All right, Riley on the face-off. Bronzebacks win it. Send it over to the far side. Off the board. Will's going to pick this one up. Will passes this one forward to Schumacher. Schumacher with it. Plays it forward out of the zone. Riley now gets it, kicks it forward to himself. Riley's got Nation off to his left. Riley sets up, shot, saved by the goalie. Nation with it, trying to dump it back down to the corner, not able to get it there. Will with it. Will stops it, dumps it down in, picked up by the Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks now play it up and over Will and down into the Bears zone. Ladd's going to skate back and pick this one up. Has it poked away by the Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks trying to backhand, not able to get a shot there. Lux able to pinch off the corner. Will sends it out, trying to clear it. Bronzeback dump it back down in. Now Will with the puck, and then has that one taken away. Bronzebacks with it. Send it to the net. Ladd's going to dump it back down into the corner. Bronzebacks with it now. Trying to send this one out to the point player. Riley's going to come away with this one. Has it tipped away. Bronzebacks with the puck now. Going to skate this one over. Spooner's going to come out there. Get in the middle of it. Bronzeback turn around, try to take the shot. Not able to get a good shot off. This one's going to be picked up by Chase. Chase is going to play this one forward, able to get it out. Bronzebacks then just dump it, but then Chase kicks it back out. Bronzebacks now send this one down in. Chase trying to get it up to Corey, not able to get it there. Bronzebacks with it, plays it around. Nope, not around Spooner. Spooner able to get his skates in there, knock it away. Be picked up by Asher Riley. Riley's going to skate this one down in. Got Welder in the center. Riley sends this one back to Corey. Corey fires a shot, saved by the goalie. Nobody there to put that rebound in. Puck played out now to Spooner. Spooner picks this one up. Weak shot, but we almost had a nice, adder to the shot by Welder there. But puck goes over into the corner, picked up now by the Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks with it, trying to get this one out. Able to get it out. Spooner's going to have to run for this one. Spooner's going to be able to get there. Pass around the Bronzeback player to Ethan. Ethan sends this one over to Chase. Chase is going to skate this one forward, plays this one up to Levi Van Walbeek, who then just fires it, but knocked down by the Bronzeback. Bronzebacks with it, going to fire this one across. Pass, tip twice around Chase. Ethan coming back. Spooner back there. Bronzeback, turn around, backhand pass. Spooner's going to pick this one up now, playing along the board over there. Bronzebacks play it back in by Spooner. Spooner misses this one, picked up by the Bronzeback player. Sent back out to the point now. Point player looks across. Fires a shot, tipped, and then saved by Lux. Picked up by Ethan Van Walbeek, who plays it off the board. Picked up by the Bronzebacks. Bronzebacks with it, behind the net. Pass forward, tipped, and then Stevenson's going to dump this one down into the corner. Had a delayed offside penalty there. I don't think Malcolm heard or saw that it went back onside and then offside. So 2:04 to go here, period number 3. We've got a score of 7-3. Bronzebacks lead. All right, puck sent back to Will. Will's going to take the shot, hits the ref, Now the Bronzebacks with it, going to take this one behind the net, send it up off the board, picked up by Ladd. Ladd's going to skate this one forward. Ladd fires a shot wide in front of the net. We picked up by Malsom. Malsom staying with it. Will with it, going to try firing a quick shot. Knocked down by Bronzeback. Bronzeback with it now. Skate this one over to the far side. Skate around Will. Make Nation miss. Make another one miss. Backhand. Oh, Lux able to sprawl out enough, just to not give him enough room. Ladd comes up. Nation, Stevenson. Stevenson comes away and just able to get this one out. Bronzebacks now send it across the ice. Back across the near side where Ladd's going to step up and fire this one off the board down into the Bronzeback zone. Nation comes up as Bronzeback play passes across the ice. Up off the board, knocked down by Malsom. Malsom's going to walk this one in, set up, shoot, but then has it tipped, so not able to get a good quality shot off. Picked up now by the Bronzebacks, tipped forward. Spooner then gets it, tips it, trying to keep it in. Spooner able to keep it in. Picked up now by Schumacher. Bronzebacks are going to come over and take this one away. Bronzeback's with it now. Going to play this one across the center of the ice. Chase is going to come up, get on the body. Bronzeback's with it, playing it across. Spooner able to get there. Oh my goodness. Spooner able to get there and make him lose the puck. Spooner's going to take this one now. Going to skate this one forward. He had Mason there, but Mason was coming off the ice. 15 seconds to go here. That'll all but do it there. Bronzebacks get the puck here. Now they're just going to pass it up the ice. Turn around, going to bring it across the center, where Riley's going to come over and just get in the middle of it. 1 second. That'll do it. All right, so that'll do it there for the game number 2 here for the weekend in Elk River, with a score of 7-3 in favor of the Bronzebacks. That was a rough one. We got ourselves caught with penalties, and almost every time we were in the box, they were scoring. On the defensive side, we were allowing them to post up in front of the net and didn't put any pressure on them, didn't get on the body, and didn't get them off the puck. We allowed them to sit there, and they just waited for the puck to fall. When it fell, they put their stick on it and put it in the net. So we got to do better at that. Right? Can't let them sit there in front of the net. If we do that, then bad things always happen, or good things if you're the team scoring. So we come back today and see if we can't come back this afternoon and come away with a win in game number 3 for the weekend. Game's at 4:30, and I have to look. Can't remember the name of the team that we're playing. But regardless, we got to come out and handle business. We got to do our thing. So come out, play a full game, play smart. Don't get ourselves in the box for silly things, and we'll be fine. But we just have to remember we can't sit in the box. We had a lot of penalty minutes there that definitely hurt us. So game number 3 will be on the other rink here at the same arena against the Triple A's. Triple A's spelled EHS, like A. That's kind of creative, I guess. But anyway, 4:30